Hey everybody, so people want to know about EVs and the cold. This is my EV6 GT, just got in it. And in my garage, apparently it's 19 degrees. Outside, it's, according to the weather app, -4. I've been driving in sport mode, and you can see I've averaged 2 miles per kilowatt hour. At 100% charge, that's 163 mile range. I've found the guessometer, if you will, to be dead nuts accurate, within 1%. We're going to change to sport mode. It'll drop us to 158 miles at 100% charge. And nice thing about an EV, it gets warm instantly, or almost instantly. Anyway, that's our backup sensors, because we've got snow on the back of the car. It's pretty annoying. That's not really an EV thing, that's any modern car thing. Any car nowadays with backup sensors is going to do that, but whew, okay, enough of that. But this allows you to still move even so, which is nice. I've got CrossClimate 2s on here, really good tire from Michelin, and we have a 27% incline coming up. That's pretty steep. See here, no issues with traction. Nice thing about an EV, you don't have any torque converter slop. You don't have any cam surge at low RPM. You don't have any turbo boost kicking in, or anything that's going to cause a power fluctuation in your acceleration. And that makes it really easy to go up snowy inclines at slow speeds because you're not shocking the drivetrain. That's one major advantage I've found to owning an EV. Absolutely no shock to the drivetrain, which in this kind of weather will start things spinning and you may not get up your hill. Also, these CrossClimate 2s, really good tire. They are, every magazine or whatever that's tested them along with a dedicated snow tire, they found that they perform kind of mid-pack with the snow tires, like the actual snow tires. They're not as good as some of the upper end snow tires, like the X-Ice 3 and stuff like that, but they're really good. Acceleration, braking, turning, I've had no issues with them whatsoever this winter. And they also do very well in the dry and in the rain. Just for giggles, I checked out the 60-foot time in the dry, in the rain, and in the snow. On dry pavement in cold weather, these tires will cut a 1.89 60 foot. On wet pavement, about a 1.99, 1.97. And in the snow, consistent 2.95, 2.97s. Which is pretty crazy for a, you know, an all-weather tire with a like 60,000 mile tread life. We're gonna go ahead and hit the brakes on this snowy road here. It's gravel base with kind of some compacted, driven over snow, and I'll let you see how it stops. Not bad. Like I said, these are great tires, and this is a really awesome all-wheel drive system that Kia's put together in this EV6 GT. Like I say, it's been thankfully very uneventful driving in this weather. I know a lot of people around here have had trouble with it, and I think that comes down to all-wheel drive and really good tires. Got another pretty steep hill here. I don't know what grade it is, but you can see the the wiggly tire marks here. Somebody's spinning their way up it. I know in rear-wheel drive and front-wheel drive vehicles without a posi lock or locking differential, people going up this hill will spin their tires on it in dry, warm weather. It's again, it's gravel, but anyway, the interior of the car is comfortable now. Like I say, the EV aspect of this has made ownership really nice, especially in the winter. The instant heat, don't have to wait for an engine to warm up. It has both a heat pump and resistive heating. You can see our car is now telling us that it's 0 degrees out, and it's still dropping, or at least the sensor's still updating, whatever you want to call it. Now we're on some, I guess, kind of some blacktop or chip and seal that's iced over. You can see a little bit of it through the snow, which has been compacted down and plowed and so on and so forth. Anyway, like I said, we got about 160 miles range on this, even in -1 degree. We did a lot of hill climbing there, but our usage reflects that, 0.8 miles per kilowatt hour. And when I get where I'm going, it'll have leveled out to about 1.9, 2.1 miles per kilowatt hour. But so far, the EV6 GT on CrossClimate 2s has been, you know, a really awesome winter vehicle. A lot of people say, you know, plan on your range being cut in half. The best range I've seen out of this was on worn down. They're about 430 seconds Pilot Sport All Season 4s, and it was 80 degrees, and the guessometer, as people affectionately call it, said 257 miles. So I drove about 220 miles and had 19% left, and the guessometer was saying that the remaining miles on the battery would come out to 255. So really accurate in my experience. And I'll lose about 100 miles, which is, you know, I'm not the best at mental math, but probably about 35% range in 0 degree weather versus the best conditions possible, and that's also on a 3-peak rated tire. Again, not bad at all. The positives for me far outweigh the negatives. I've had an Acura RDX 2022, Mazda CX-5 Turbo 2019, all you know, RAV4 Prime 2021 XSE, all good cars. I would say next to this, my favorite was the Acura RDX. The SH all-wheel drive in that car is absolutely phenomenal. It's the only all-wheel drive system that comes close to an EV in my experience so far. But it's also very high maintenance. You're changing diff fluid every 9,000 to 15,000 miles in that car. Anyway, great car. It was costing me, when gas was like $5 a gallon, I was paying half a grand a month in fuel. This car cost me $85 a month in electricity. I'm at 12 cents a kilowatt hour here, delivered. And gasoline, you know, like I said, it was about $5 for the premium, which is what they recommend for that car. So you can see how that would be the case. That car had 272 horsepower. This one has 576, so, you know, obviously a little preferable there. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the short video. We're getting out on the road, so y'all be safe out there and have fun.